Alrighty guys, so here's what I've done so far. Trying to get a snow blade put onto this. Well, what even is it? Yard Machine by MTD. Got a 17.5 horsepower engine, 42-inch cut. This is the first summer I've had this mower and cut pretty well. So I'm going to try to run it this winter with a snow blade on it. Here's what I've done so far. Mounted a winch to the front of this thing to put the blade up and down for me. All I did was put some angle iron over here, attached it right to the frame of the mower. I do have a bolt down in there as well, but I don't know that it's even doing much since I welded that angle iron right to the frame. This is a LT2000 super winch. Bought it on Amazon for about, I think it was $72 prime. Same setup over here on the other side. Right now I've just got some of this clamped in place to see what the heck I want to do with it. I wired these winch controls right into my dash. I do have the buttons for them, but when I was installing it, I lost one of them. So these are what the buttons look like. The other ones, the company sent me some replacements, so they'll sit right in there like that. So I'll get those once I get those here. I'll get those installed. Wiring for this winch runs right off the front of the winch. Wired that red cable to the battery side of the starter, and then I just grounded that black one. And then this is actually the controller that came with the winch. These buttons were actually inside this orange encasement deal here, but I just took it apart, pulled the whole module out of that encasement, and that module is actually back here underneath. So haven't decided if I'm going to wire in a toggle switch for the power. I installed the winch last weekend and it sat all week hooked up, and the mower fired right up this morning, so it doesn't seem like it's taking a strain on the battery while it's not being used. But so this is the beginning of what I'm doing. I will be back soon after I do some more thinking on this. Alrighty guys, well I just got back from the store probably about an hour ago. Had to go get some bolts that I needed to finish this up. This is the blade that I put together. A couple 2x8s down there on the bottom, and then it's held together on the back side by 3 chunks of 2x6 and a couple chunks of 2x4. And then what I'm going to do is this metal strip that's on that 2x6 down there, that's just an extra chunk of 2x6 that I put that strip on so I can use it to measure up where I want the blade. Because what I'm going to do is take this blade, and I got some spray-on truck bed liner, and I'm going to paint the blade with that. So here's what I got so far. I'm going to take this outside, get it painted, and now I'm going to measure up the pieces that angle down and attach to the blade and get those ready to go on. So we'll see you here shortly. Alrighty guys, we're getting a little bit further. As you can see, I welded up the supports on this dummy blade that I've got here. I got my other one outside. It's still drying from the bed liner that I sprayed on it. But I got this stuff welded all together. And I'm about ready. I gotta run to the store and grab another can of the bed liner because I only got to do the back side of it, and I gotta grab some more bolts that I need. I got 2 shorter ones last time. Alrighty, here it is. Got the real blade put on there. Just took it outside and tested it and already broke my initial design. You can see here, used to be an eye bolt living into the top of here, hooked onto the winch, but I'd already bent this thing, and I tested it out in the lawn for not even a minute, and I already broke that. So for now, I just hooked the winch cable down there, and that's pulling it up and down for now. But I'll have to find a different setup before I can actually push some snow with it. But this blade is really heavy, and I hope that that doesn't cause any problems for me. I just put this great big eye bolt in here so that I could get a better angle for my winch cable, because if I just went straight over to the blade, there wouldn't be enough angle to pull it up and down. It would put too much pressure on the blade. But go over here to my winch controls. Oh, that was out. It's up, down. So I'm excited to figure out what all I need to do to get this thing fixed and actually operational. I've got a thin metal blade to put along the bottom there to actually scrape up the ice and stuff. It's over here. So this will actually be down on there. Sort of like that, but I got the stuff with holes already in it so that I can just get some screws and screw it on. It'll be easy to replace that if I ever need to. But yeah, I will be sure to get some video of the first snowfall, and we'll see how the heck this thing works. Alrighty guys, a couple things that I totally forgot to mention when making this video. Before I started this, I had never welded a single thing in my life. I didn't own a welder, and I didn't own any of the supplies. What I did is I picked up a welder on Amazon, 170 bucks. I'd been around welding before. I'd seen it done. I knew how to do it, a rough idea. Watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to weld, and bought the welder, got it out, started welding with it. Took some adjustment, took some getting used to, but it's not a tough thing to do. I will put the link to Amazon down below on where I purchased the welder, and I'll also put the link to the winch that I used. So just wanted to let you guys know that you don't have to be experienced with welding to do anything like this. And lastly, I just want to say thanks for watching the video. Please like, please subscribe. I look forward to getting some more videos out. I do have more ideas for this mower. Hoping to get some lights put in it at some point, maybe some wig-wags, LED light bar, something like that. So please look for those. Definitely going to get some footage pushing some snow and see how this thing really performs. So thanks again. I look forward to getting some more out.